The Equestria Inquirer is brought to you this week by Zakora's Oceans of Potions.
Congratulations, Ponyville! The town celebrates the 557th time it has been completely destroyed. The celebration comes as citizens of Ponyville abandon all pretense that it is a safe place to live. While 557 isn't necessarily a number in significance in itself, it is the first time the town has been destroyed when its mayor and residents have completely thrown aside senility and embraced the idea that they're living in a town outside a haunted forest, beneath a structurally unsound dam, outside the gates of Tartarus, and are the town where Scootaloo lives. As a result, Ponyville will now be considered a dumping ground for all things evil in the world. Medical waste, violent criminals, and pretty much all of New Jersey will now be stored in Ponyville because, as Mayor put it, forget it, couldn't get any worse. And of course, in response, Ponyville has rewritten their official song to be, "We built this city on Tartarus. We built this city. We built this city on Tartarus." I'm Joe Stevens, and this is the Equestria Inquirer. Built this city on Tartarus. We once again have a scientific breakthrough to discuss, and unlike studies that tried to form the origin of the universe and the airspeed velocity of an unladen apple bloom when dropped from 20,000 feet, this study has concluded with worthwhile results. After months of investigations, millions of bits in grants and research utilizing the finest in minds and psychologically tormented sentient robots in all of Equestria, the scientific community has finally concluded with absolute sincerity that ponies are flammable. That's right, this is a terrific breakthrough that will undoubtedly lead to a further understanding of the world in which we live, and has already been recognized as one of the greatest discoveries in history. We have been told that a scientist preparing a statement regarding this had something to say, but he'd been set on fire during the experiment and could not be reached for comment. The study began as the result of further investigations into the nature of ponies. Long has it been suggested that ponies were trees, were marshmallows, or were dictionaries. Investigations into these theories were laborious and too sensitive to individual variances in pony genetics. But there has been one thing that all these theoretical statements had in common. Whether it's a dictionary or a chicken, tree or marshmallow, all of these inanimate ponified objects are flammable. Think about it. Using absolutely flawless logic, the researchers concluded that if they could prove that all ponies were flammable, there may be validity to these other seemingly difficult to believe accusations. Therefore, for the benefit of science and the future of Equestria, scientists set out to prove this theory by randomly setting ponies on fire. One might recall a similar study, but that was just Derpy Hooves trying to show off her new scented candle, and the results of that experiment were inconclusive. We caught up with a burning Applejack, one of the ponies chosen for the experiment, who had this to say. When reporters found Big Macintosh also on fire, we asked him if he'd been a part of the experiment. Big Mac replied, "Yup." We then asked if he was at all concerned that he was on fire. Big Mac replied, "Probably." We then asked if he was going to stop working so he could put the flames out. Big Macintosh merely kept bucking trees and said, "Nope." As strange as Big Mac's actions may seem, by bucking trees while on fire, he has succeeded in making harvesting apples look awesome, a feat never before achieved. We also caught up with Rarity, who was a part of the study. Either she was too preoccupied running around on fire to give us an interview, or she was delighted to have a new hairstyle. Either way, her screams rang out with an intensity that will forever haunt our dreams, and Rarity's voice is now required for registration with the Royal Bureau of Assault Weapons. The conclusive results of this experiment have encouraged the investigation into other scientific matters. Now that we know ponies are flammable, we may be allowed to study whether or not they can survive explosive decompression, electrostatic radiation, or if they can be used as a renewable fuel source for rocket propulsion. The scientific institute who conducted this study, officially known as the Little Brothers Who Take Their Sisters' Toys Research Group, seems to think that this is extremely vital research and will further their studies into their parent organizations, Mayors of Money, or MOM, until they figure out what they're doing. The future is exciting and makes one wonder why ponies have such an evolutionary flaw. It's almost as if the myths about ponies being dictionaries and chickens and trees is a cover for the fact that they're actually made out of plastic and nylon, inherently designed with a built-in obsolescence that will ensure a multitude of ponies is kept in circulation. Whatever the case, they're still flammable.
Do you find yourself troubled by hexes and sores? Then you should come visit Zikora's herb stores. We have cure-alls for all of the better-known ills, available in liquids and ointments and pills. It fixes so much, but it costs not a lot. If you're lucky, she'll need not examine your plot. It isn't just illness Zikora can fix. She even has solutions for all you addicts. Whether it's sassafras for sass or smoking for coughs, whatever you're hooked on, she can get you hooked off. Not sick? No need to kick your vices? It's okay, as she sells a wide variety of herbs and spices. So get your flank down here to the heart of Everfree. If you can't find it, remember, it's in one of the trees.
Much has been made about Princess Celestia's comments regarding the location of the capital of the Zebra Kingdom. This divisive issue has come to a head, however, as the Zebra Kingdom and the neighboring Crocodile Confederacy have never been able to really get along. It has been the Celestia administration's policy to not name the capital of Zebrasalem as the capital of the Zebra Kingdom, since this would anger the crocodiles. Princess Luna, however, went to the city of Zebrasalem to speak with Zebra's leaders as part of her bid to become Princess of Equestria, to show the difference between her administration, how they would handle it, and how the Celestia administration would handle the zebra-crocodile conflict. The Equestria Inquirer sent Sweetie Belle to the Crocodile Confederacy and their capital, somewhere near a river, to cover this story. Sweetie Belle, what is your take on the conflict with the crocodiles? That might not have been the best idea. Here's TechRat with this week's Mayors in a Minute.
No flowers this time. No muffins either. Wait, who was supposed to be my intern this week? I think Joe said something about me learning humility. Trixie!
The one and only!
Isn't this sort of thing, well, beneath you?
Nothing is beneath the great and powerful Trixie as long as it is able to humiliate her rival.
And this is how you plan to convey the importance of being humble. With a whoopee cushion.
Trixie is just getting started.
Right. I'm beginning to think your idea of humility is a little misguided. Still, if this is a sign of things to come, I don't think I have much to worry about.
Then perhaps we should change the subject to something more personal.
What do you mean?
Oh, Trixie. Yeah, I'll stick my hand in your magic hat. Oh.
Trixie saw you in your bedroom a few weeks ago. Having dreams about Trixie, were we?
Hey, that's not what it looks like. I was dreaming about being your assistant. And I said you were bad because, well, you are. Downright deplorable, even.
Don't lie. You're not good at it. Every pony dreams about Trixie. That doesn't mean Trixie will make any of those dreams come true. Especially yours. A smelly, hideous marmoset like yourself is the last creature Trixie would allow to reach into Trixie's magic hat.
Okay, you know what? That's enough. Let's just start the segment. I'm afraid to ask, but are you ready to go?
Oh, Trixie has everything ready. Just read from the teleprompter.
Okay. This just in. I am a boob. Wait a second.
What is the matter? Upset that Trixie has outwitted you yet again?
Upset? Extremely. Outwitted? Hardly. I remembered to print out my report this time. I'll just read from this instead.
That will not save you, Mr. Rat.
We'll see. This just in. Unreliable sources have confirmed that a peeping Tom is stalking around Ponyville and peering into Pony's windows. Many don't see this as a concern, since every pony walks around naked anyway. Nevertheless, police have released this photo of the perpetrator. Hey, that's not the right Wait, where did you get that?
Trixie found your secret folder on your laptop.
Not the one labeled shipping!
Oh no, not that one. Though now Trixie will have to locate that as well. No, this one is labeled embarrassing photos to never show on the air.
You wouldn't!
Wouldn't I?
Stop it, Trixie! Just stop it!
What's the matter? A moment ago you said you had nothing to worry about.
This can't be what Joe meant by humility! Please! Oh, please, Trixie!
Maybe Trixie will stop with the old photos.
Thank you!
And do this instead! You look ridiculous, just as Trixie planned!
Stop! Please stop! I'll do anything!
Anything? Then will you admit that Trixie is superior, and that you are just a pathetic shell of a creature?
What? No! I'll never submit to you! Never! Ah!
You want to use that, don't you? The embarrassment is swelling in you now. Take your weapon. Use it. Trixie is unarmed. Strike Trixie down with it. Give in to your humiliation. With each passing moment, you make yourself more Trixie's servant.
No. No.
What is so funny? Why are you not attacking Trixie?
Because I'm not gonna fight you.
What?
I think I know what Joe wanted me to learn from all this.
But you were on the verge of tears. You are completely humiliated. Trixie has won.
You're wrong, Trixie. I've learned a lot these past few weeks. From Fluttershy, I've learned the importance of being kind and forgiving. From Derpy, I've learned to be tolerant and patient. But the most important thing, I've just learned from you. Your merciless teasing has helped me to understand that it's okay to laugh at myself, which is the key to being humble. It has also allowed me to see what I put my intern through, and I now realize how hurtful such teasing can be. This experience hasn't broken me. It's made me stronger. You have failed.
So be it, Tech Rat. If the great and powerful Trixie cannot humiliate you into submission, then Trixie will simply have to eliminate you.
Say what now? What the? Since when can you use Force Lightning?
Let's just say that Trixie has picked up a few new tricks since her performance in Ponyville.
No! No!
Wait, what's this? Oh, Tech Rat, look who has decided to join Trixie in the control booth.
Intern?
Indeed, it seems that after quitting, he has still been watching your segments. I suspect he wanted to see this one in person.
Intern! Do something!
Oh, I don't think he's planning to do anything. He still looks very, very angry. Trixie suspects that he simply wants to witness your final performance.
Intern, please! Help me!
And now, young Tech Rat, you will die. Wait, intern, what are you doing? Put Trixie down! Stop! No! No!
I knew installing that reactor shaft would come in handy. Intern, you saved my life. I don't know what to say.
I do.
Intern?
I forgive you, Tech Rat. I've seen the changes you've made, and I've seen the better person you have become. I want you to know I'd be happy to come back as your intern again.
You're talking. Why have you never talked before?
I can only speak when it has the greatest emotional impact.
So, does this mean that this is the last time we'll hear your voice?
Probably.
Well, I would be happy to have you back, intern. But not as an intern, no. I want to hire you full-time, in official capacity as my video producer. I would even pay you. Would you accept? Thank you. Of course, I'll still call you intern because, well, that's your name. Hey, what the heck is up with that anyway? Wow, that makes no sense at all. But that's okay. I'm just glad that I finally learned my lesson, things are back to normal, and we can put this all behind us.
Okay, so we're trying to get a hold of Sweetie Belle. Someone please tell Rarity she's okay. She's fine. She's fine. Not eaten by crocodiles at all. Let's call her up.
Oh, Joe Stevens? This is Ivan.
Ivan, what are you doing with Sweetie Belle's phone?
Story involves Dr. Who's and some other pony with letter Q for a name. I'm not sure. Still, Ivan need help.
With what?
Ivan get lost on the way back from Townsville from last week episode. Joe of Mo would not give Ivan atlas, so Ivan no have directions.
Well, where are you now?
Ivan in place called Gotham City.
Gotham?
Yeah, this man in black suit and pajamas find me. Was very helpful for what find directions.
What?
Joe Stevens.
Ah!
He's very helpful. He say will take me in his airplane for what get back from Ponyville. First, I need to tell you who I think should win in the election for Princess of Equestria.
Oh.
Let me tell you which princess should win. Then you have my permission to fly. I even not understand what for you say. I have some information for you that's vital to the safety of Ponyville. Still not sure what for you say. Speak normal language, пожалуйста. Just Stevens, please tell the ponies they must vote for Princess Luna.
Okay, why?
Because she is the knight. She is justice. She is vengeance. She is the dog fan, Princess Luna.
What? What was that?
Dog fan. Princess Luna loves dogs.
Right.
Very vital in the electoral process.
Right.
I can still not understand word for what you say. Maybe yours has throat cancer. Either way, we is going to go fly off with man in black pajamas now. And wait! Come back!
What happened, Ivan? Are you okay?
Man in black ran off. I think he saw a cat or something. Ivan go chase after.
Okay, well, thank you for that, Ivan. Here is LTT Moose with this week's Horseshoes and Hand Grenades.
Horseshoes and hand grenades, we don't have to get it right on the first try, yeah.
Thank you, Joe, and good evening, citizens. I am LTT Moose, and this is Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. Tonight, we come to you live from the Pony Olympic Games in beautiful downtown Trottingham. Not since the royal wedding has such an event attracted such a large number of ponies. All nations coming together to compete for glory, recognition, and the chance to defeat Shao Kahn and prevent the Outworld from invading the pony realm. We begin tonight with a benediction from Her Royal Majesty, Princess Celestia.
Hello!
Greetings, Your Eminence, and might I say what an honor it is to finally meet you.
Hello!
Well, yes, The entire world is still abuzz regarding your appearance in the opening ceremonies with that quintessential stallion of mystery, Pony Joe. What was the first thing you two said to each other?
Hello!
Yes, but after that.
We are not amused.
I can see this is going absolutely nowhere, so I will bid you farewell.
Hello!
No, goodbye.
Hello!
You're a silly pony, and I'm not going to talk to you anymore.
But I want to be on television.
Okay, cut her mic. I've been around the block enough times to know when a pony's trolling me. Instead, let's move on to something more substantial. For the first time in equestrian history, a pony is being allowed to compete in the games who is a quadruple amputee. His name is Oscar Pasternas from the Southern Zebra Kingdom. Oscar, are you there?
Yes, Moose. Thank you for having me.
The pleasure, I'm sure, is entirely mine. Please illuminate the home audience as to how you came by your prostheses.
Well, I was always strong, but I lacked confidence in my own strength. So I underwent radical surgery to implant prosthetics in my limbs. Thanks to the magic of friendship, however, I learned to rely on myself and became a true warrior, ripping out my own augmentations. This was a mistake on my part. I am no scientist. I did not fully comprehend the damage I would do to myself, but I was so caught up in the moment, I did not think things through. Now I rely on 4 wooden legs and spend most of my time renting myself out as a table in Stalliongrad.
Care to comment about the naysayers who complain that your pegs give you an unfair advantage in the race?
I don't see why everyone is focused on me, when one of the swimmers is a sea pony. To me, that's much more serious, seeing as how they're an entire species designed to move in an aquatic environment, and me, I just have 4 wooden legs.
Truly, an inspiration for the children. Turning now from someone causing controversy for participating in the games to someone causing controversy for not participating in the games, I speak, of course, of Iron Will, the 7-time world heavyweight champion.
Iron Will has no patience for introductions. When someone tries to narrate, tell them that you won't wait.
Very well. Let's get straight to the point. You're currently under a 1-year suspension from professional bullfighting for having refused to enlist in the Standing Urban Defense Legion, or Studbook as it has come to be known, thus preventing you from participating in these Pony Olympics.
That is correct. No changeling has ever done wrong by Iron Will. Why should I be forced to fight?
They did try to consume all of Canterlot.
All I saw was a bunch of ponies fighting themselves.
That didn't shock you at all, seeing multiple copies of the same pony battling to the death?
Please, whenever I hold my seminars, I see at least 5 or 6 ponies spaced throughout the crowd who look exactly alike. They just sit there blinking in unison.
Well, be that as it may, there are some who are accusing you of being afraid to—
Who? Who dares accuse Iron Will of being a coward? I swear by my pretty little basket that whoever calls Iron Will—
Jeez, did she get her mic back?
If a pony interrupts, you mess them up.
Oi, don't you talk to the regent of the Commonwealth like that?
Did the table just sass me?
We have just received confirmation that the fire that occurred at BronyCon is in no way related to the flammability of ponies. But with this new information, Everfree Northwest will require all participants to be covered in water before the convention. As such, the Equestria Inquirer will be coming with water balloons and fire hoses to assault attendees. You heard it right, Ponyville, announcing today that the Equestria Inquirer will officially be in attendance at Everfree Northwest. We will be repeating our coverage of BronyCon, hosting the live stream coverage of the convention on Everfree Radio. Join us for live interviews, coverage from the floor, and much, much more. We had such good coverage of BronyCon, LTT Moose is going to bring a whole bunch of squirrels and let them loose at random times during the convention. That or do something else completely dangerous so we can get another really good story. Either way, join us August 17th through the 19th for the Equestria Inquirer's live stream coverage for Everfree Northwest on Everfree Radio. I'm Joe Stevens, and this has been the Equestria Inquirer. Good night, and good luck.